Hey guys, welcome to Diggin, NorCal. I am at a local park in a volleyball court here. I had 2 coin spills this morning. So I don't know what exactly what piles of width. I just put all my change together. So I got total of $2.11. So that's like 7 quarters, 3 dimes, and 6 pennies. So $2.11 from the 2 coin bills put together. Not bad. Not bad. And that's, you know, a volleyball court here with all the sand. And we have some girls over there playing volleyball. Alright. On to the next. Okay, I was out in the tot lodge over there just a few minutes ago, and I found another cork top here. And it says Smoky Hill Whiskey. And it came in like a 93, 94 on my X-Terra Pro. So, alright, on to the next. Alright, I'm still checking the volleyball court, but there were some girls here earlier. And I just got another quarter right here, state quarter, to where the girls were playing at. So, and then they just left a few minutes ago, so we're on the last volleyball court here. So okay, yeah, that was the last court that we're checking, and we already did the other 3. So all right, on to the next. All right, just got another quarter here in the bark around this tree here. I was in the tot lot over there, and I found 2 quarters in that. So, and then I got a quarter here. So all right, on to the next. Alright, I got a quarter here, right on the surface. I didn't have to dig for it. Right there in the sunlight too, where the sun was sitting on it. Another state quarter. So I now know I'm over $3 of change today. That's pretty good. Over $3 so far. So when I get home, or whenever I do the total amount of my wrap up. So alright, on to the next. Alright, I got another quarter, and I just barely popped it up right there. It wasn't that deep, only just barely under the surface. I didn't have to pop it out completely. Another state quarter. Alright, on to the next. Alright, I got another quarter here. I'm in the planters now again. I was just over in the other planter just a little earlier, and now I went into grass, and now I'm back on in another planter box, and I just got another quarter. So alright, yeah, people dropping quarters everywhere today. Alright, on to the next. Okay, I just got a little pineapple here, and it goes on a Croc shoe. Yep, goes on the Croc. That's pretty cool. And a pineapple. Even though I don't have any Croc shoe, I know I have a couple of Croc pieces at home. And then this one today. That's cool. Alright, on to the next. Oh, that was, oh, by the way, this was actually just laying on top of the surface of the bark. So, alright, on to the next. Okay, I thought I had a quarter signal, but it came in 80, 89, but it did sound of a quarter sound. But I don't know what this is. Some kind of a token. Oh, here we go. Looks like it could be, I don't know. I have to read this because it's got something on this side, and it has writing on this side too, so I have to read that and clean it up just a little bit more just to get the dirt off of it. But that's cool. It's got like a number 1 on it. Yep, now we got it upside down. There we go. So, alright, on to the next. Okay, I just got home, and this is my total change here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 12, 14 quarters, 6 dimes. I got 5 here, 1 up here, so 6 dimes, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 pennies. So that's a total of 421 of change. That's pretty good today. I just, in one day, $4.21 in change today. And then, like I said earlier, I found this top cork that goes on a wine bottle. Smoky Hill whiskey on a whiskey bottle. I thought it was a wine bottle, but it says whiskey on the top. So okay, and then I found this pineapple goes on the crock piece, so that's pretty cool. Then this one, reading the coin, the back side of this here has to do with God apparently on this side. On this side, and then when I saw the number 1, I had to look at the magnifying glass. Just underneath that number 1, it said month on there, 1 month. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this has to be some kind of a sobriety corn. So it says God on one side, something about God on one side, and then this side here that you're looking at, 1 month sobriety, I guess. I'm thinking that's what that is, a sobriety corn. I don't know, but it was cool. It came in like a quarter, so it was a good hunt today. So anyhow, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Okay, I'm at a local park this morning with my dad. He's in the park somewhere, and I'm going around the edge of the basketball court, and I thought I had a coordinate signal, and it came out to be a black ring. And today is Sunday, by the way. I'm gonna continue this video from a couple of days ago. It was Thursday when me and my dad were out. And I showed my wrap up just the other day from that, and then so this is today's Sunday, and then so I had a couple of pennies before I found this ring, and so did that one off camera. So then I found this ring, so I thought I would show this one on camera. So not bad. Came in like a quarter. So alright, on to the next. Alright, just had a quarter here. Right here in this part, the grass is pretty thick, and it looks like it got hit by a lawnmower just by very little at the top right there. So, alright, on to the next. Okay, just spent a dime. Here's right here. And so again, this is pretty thick grass. It's not like regular grass where you can actually get into that one, and this stuff here, this grass, and it's pretty thick. So, alright, then be on to the next. Okay, I just got a quarter here, nice and shiny, and on the back of it says Hope. State quarter that says Hope on it. That's pretty cool. I think I have like a few of those at home. Those quarters, the Hope quarters. Alright, on to the next. Yeah, it wasn't in the surface, it's barely inside that grass right there, just on the top, and I didn't really have to dig for it. Alright, another quarter. Man, about 3 or 4 quarters going along the basketball court here. And so the quarter I found was right here, about 2 inches in the dirt there. So yeah, this grass is kind of terrible sometimes when you got the real thick stuff. So this one here has got I was looking at it, and it's got like a it's either a schoolhouse. It kind of looks like a schoolhouse to me anyhow, but it'd be kind of hard to tell in the camera. But either a schoolhouse or like a little church of some sort, I don't know. on those state quarters. So anyhow, on to the next. Okay, I got another quarter. This one was down the surface here, and it's right behind this bench. So right in the shade too. That's cool. That made it easy, kind of an easy find in the shade. And so I didn't have to dig for that. All right, on to the next. Okay, I guess I had a quarter spill. One quarter I didn't have to dig for. These two I had to dig to. The first one was right here. I had to dig for that one, just 2 inches. The one right here was found on top of the surface. And the one back here I had to dig for, that were 2 inches also. So that's cool. 3/4 on one little general area. Cool. On to the next one. Alright. Yeah, this is crazy. Another quarter on the surface. That's crazy. I was gonna get ready to leave, but I had to double check my area. Another quarter sitting on the surface. That's crazy. Somebody dropped a few quarters there. Alright, on to the next. Okay, I got a quarter here. And the quarter is right in the plug. I just pulled the plug out and it kind of broke into pieces after I pulled it out, and the quarter is sitting right here. I'm like $2.16 I said last, but I didn't show that part on the camera yet. But when I get done with everything, I'll show my wrap up total on everything. So, alright. On to the next. That'd be quarter day for me today. So, okay. On to the next. Oh, there's a water park inside this thing here. For the little kids and stuff. But there's a bucket up there, and it just tilted with all the water coming out of it. That was funny. So when that bucket fills up at the top, and it dumps all the water out of it, and kids get even more wetter. That's funny. Yeah, this is the same park where I'm still metal detecting it. Alright, just thought I'd show this off for a few minutes. Wish I had a zoom on this camera. Be able to get a closer shot on the zoom. And I know it does have a zoom on this camera, but I just don't know how to get to it into the menu though. Alright. There's a little bit of a close-up shot. And it had the bucket right up the top to that yellow thing. It'll probably be a little bit until that water comes out. It's getting there. It's getting there. There it goes. Oh man. Yeah, I think the kids are gonna love that one. Okay. Okay, I'm in another park, and this one's got sand in it. This got a quarter. Another state quarter. Alright, on to the next. Okay, I just got a dime here underneath this table. It's been down there for a little while. Okay, on to the next. Alright, I had a quarter signal, and looks like to be a dollar coin. Sacramento. Cool. Sacramento dollar coin. Alright. Yeah. A little worn down, but alright, on to the next. I had another quarter signal here. and like a buckle of some sort. But then again, it came in 88, 89 on my X-Terra Pro. But it's copper, I guess, because it got some copper color on it. Huh, alright. On to the wrap-up.
Hi, I'm Roger. I'm with Garrett today, AT Max.
Huh?
And I got $5.05 and change today. And from the other day, I've got 5 pieces of jewelry. Got an earring, a little baseball pendant, some kind of a little necklace with I don't know, a pendant, little hand there, and a little silver colored chain. It's all bling. But anyway, I did pretty good today.
Yeah. Not bad. Okay, I'm Robert here, and I start with pull tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pull tabs. I probably could have picked up some more, but I didn't bother picking them up because they were on the surface. And then I got a dollar coin, 8, 9, 10 quarters, 1 dime, 11 pennies, so that's a total of $3.71 and change. And then I found this ring earlier today. It's painted. Apparently somebody painted it black. You can totally tell by looking at it and the way it feels. You can feel the paint. I'm hoping it's silver. Once we get the paint off it with paint remover. And then this is the last thing that I found that came in 88, 89, like a quarter. And you can see the copper in this thing. Definitely, you can definitely see that copper for that. Some kind of a buckle. So, okay. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you on the next one.